Welcome to the new Vertana. We deliver real-time analytics and the wisdom to transform your hybrid IT environments. Today, we will showcase how we optimize the placement of compute workloads to improve application performance using VirtualWisdom. Application workloads change dynamically due to increased customer demand, variable business conditions, or the addition of new features or functionality. Yesterday's well-performing infrastructure may be struggling today. VirtualWisdom helps customers proactively optimize workload placement to ensure consistent application performance. Let's start by reviewing VirtualWisdom's proactive dashboards. This dashboard provides a high-level overview of how the infrastructure owned by a VP of Operations is supporting the applications they are responsible for to the business. Along the top of the dashboard, you can see the overall health of each of the applications within the infrastructure and the top talkers across compute, network, and storage. On the right-hand side of the dashboard, VirtualWisdom has provided a recommendation to rebalance compute workloads to better optimize the performance of the EHR application. The recommendation was generated automatically from the VM Coordinator Analytic Advisor based on a CPU utilization alarm generated by an ESX host. We'll review the analysis in more detail shortly, but first, let's review the CPU utilization alarm to see how VW came to the conclusion shown on the dashboard. Clicking on the alarm takes us to the case management page. VirtualWisdom automatically deduplicates and correlates alarms into a single case. We can see the CPU utilization trend which caused the alarm to trigger and the applications impacted beyond the EHR application. A list of CPU events which triggered the alarm are shown in the Latest Alarms tab. To generate the recommendations we saw on the dashboard, VirtualWisdom automatically conducted an investigation, looking for a more optimal placement of virtual machines. VirtualWisdom uses machine learning-based analytic advisors to proactively look for infrastructure issues on the user's behalf and provide actionable recommendations to resolve the underlying infrastructure issue impacting the application. The investigation has identified a more optimal virtual machine placement across the Prod Platinum cluster. We can see more details about the results by following the link to VM Coordinator in the investigation. VM Coordinator provides a summary of the results similar to what we saw in the investigation and on the dashboard, but also provides additional details about projected changes in the utilization across CPU, memory, network, and disk. CPU congestion at a cluster level is expected to be reduced by 40% if all of the changes to VM placements are made. Details are also available to see what changes are expected for individual hypervisors. As desired, VM Coordinator can be run manually or by user schedule in addition to the automatic execution through investigations. In summary, we saw how VirtualWisdom, the leading proactive AIOps platform, is able to improve application performance by optimizing the placement of virtual machines across compute resources. Based on these recommendations, a user can download a script from VW to execute the changes against the ESX cluster in accordance with their change governance policies.